Hi, this is Mayor Wayne Smith, and welcome to Inside Irvington. On occasion, I get to meet some very dynamic individuals, and today I'm very excited to have in studio with us pastor and writer Pasha Pernell. And I should also say the wife of a bishop as well.
Yes.
And we're delighted because she's written a very interesting book, and she's going to tell us all about it. Bad Dreams Are Not Allowed. And I certainly agree with this title. So Pasha, tell me how you came to do this book, and look very colorful, beautiful illustrations.
Yes,
Uh,
thank you. First of all, thank you for having me, Mayor. I truly appreciate the opportunity. Bad Dreams Are Not Allowed is actually a true story, so to say. It came about with my 3-year-old. She was having nightmares every night, and so this is also what I tell the kids when I go into the schools to read to them. She was having nightmares every night, and so she'd wake up and she'd just be terrified, I should say. And I was helpless as a mom, and so I thought, what can I do to help my 3-year-old baby, get comforted when she's going through this issue. And so naturally, I can't go into her dreams. And so as I thought about it, I came up with this book because it gives power to children. It also lets them know that you don't have to accept certain things. Hence, you don't have to accept a bad dream because I'm going to tell you secrets of how to fight against them. So the book goes into healthy habits during the day to make a healthier sleeping child. So, for instance, just a couple of excerpts from the book. Bad dreams are afraid of kids who learn new things. Bad dreams are afraid of kids who eat their breakfast. Bad dreams are afraid of kids who eat their vegetables, and so forth. And so in the book, Mommy is one of the main characters, and Tatiana is the little one who had the bad dream.
Named after your actual daughter.
Actually, yes, named after my daughter. And like the kids say, is that you in the book? Yes. So, she's telling her mom about the dream, which also helps kids to start conversations and also express themselves. So, Mommy gives her some advice, and she's very susceptible to that.
Bad dreams are not allowed, and not bad for adults too.
Absolutely.
we probably use
Absolutely.
some of those same
Yes.
same lessons. And so you have, and it's a very colorful product. And your illustrator, you were telling me a little bit about Steve Green and his background, but he did a wonderful job.
Yes.
Doing your illustrations.
Yes, their illustrations are definitely beautiful, and they're true to my daughter's actual face. So he did a wonderful job there. Yes, Steve Green has done some amazing work in Newark. He deals with a lot of artists. He's a local artist in Newark.
Okay.
He has a write-up in the book as well.
Okay.
Some of the things he's done. But he took a stab at the book. He offered to do it, and he produced an amazing product.
Young
So I'm
man.
very
So it
grateful.
looks like he's
for
part
that.
of the ministry as well.
Yes, yes. Elder Steve actually knew my husband before I did.
Yeah,
so
okay.
he's been in the ministry much longer than I have.
Okay.
And so, yes.
Right. So, so kind of tell me how to. I know it was a real life example, and so just how did it come to you to convert that into a book? I mean, did one day you had what they call that aha moment, or were you in you working with the kids? Or how did the idea actually gravitate?
It was actually one of those aha moments. And those are the best moments because it's like, it didn't come from yourself. And so this book, it started out as a bunch of Post-its.
Okay.
I would wake up and hear another line, and I write it down, and I keep them all together. And so it is a process for all of the writers. You do write, and you erase, and you write again, and then you have to edit your work via professional edit. And so this piece was a whole year, but once I got to physically hold it in my hand, it was like that moment when you say, wow, this is awesome. And so the kids love it. Every school I've gone to, it sparked conversation with the children. So that's the best part about it. Everybody have nightmares at some point or another. And so, the kids begin to engage, and they tell me about their nightmares and why. And then they will go back to the book and reference some of the things they can do to fight against bad dreams.
And so, yeah, I'm looking at some of the things. Bad dreams are afraid of pretty smiles.
Yes, which is encouraging for kids to brush their teeth.
Absolutely. Bad dreams are afraid of those huge bubbles that pop dirt off your body, so they encourage them to be clean and do the
Right,
bubble
right,
bath.
right.
Bad dreams are afraid of happy thoughts, and that's a powerful psychological one because it replaces that
Yes.
negative thought with a positive thought.
Right. I had one teacher tell me, and I had never thought of this, but she's like, this is a great book because it's sort of like a self-help
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
children. And I agree because it's like instead of saying, hey, you should take a bath, hey, you take your bath, then you won't have nightmares because bad dreams are afraid of kids who pop huge
What they
bubbles.
call positive reinforcement.
Yes,
Bad dreams are
absolutely.
afraid of kids who eat their vegetables to,
Right.
to get superpowers. It reminds me of the old Popeye with the spinach.
Yes. Right.
Bad dreams are afraid of kids who do their homework. This is all very powerful stuff and gives
Thank
them
you.
positive behavior, positive thoughts. So
Yes.
it's wonderful. And of course, I know your husband is very proud of you.
Yes,
as
he
well.
is. Yes, my husband is my greatest supporter, and we're a team. He's my best friend of like 13, 14 years, even before we got married. So,
Okay, great.
he's always been a great friend, great bishop, and I love him.
And so I was so impressed with the idea of the book, and it's funny. And Herb Glenn out there will get a laugh out of this. When we agreed to have a meeting, that morning I turned on our station, and I saw Valerie Prasad interviewing her, and she actually had her daughters in the interview. And I said, oh,
Yes.
wow, okay. So I got a little idea of what the book was about and so forth and so on. So it was very, very good production. So I said, so Valerie can't scoop me now. I got to bring her in on Inside Irvington. She can't scoop me. And so, but one of the things I was so impressed with the reading that we have an after-school program that's funded by the Eisenhower Foundation. So my own little foundation, we bought some books for the kids
Yes.
that we're going to give to them, and she
Thank you
actually,
very much,
well,
Mayor.
yeah, well, listen, we gotta support our people out there doing creative things. So, and it's funny. Right after this interview, I'll be meeting with the director of the program and giving her the books. So everything is lining up
Yes.
very well. So
Yes.
now, how does one get the book other than the way I got it? Is there another way
Okay.
to get the book?
Yes, the book is available right now on Amazon.com. The best place to get the paperback copy is from me because I give a discount.
Okay.
But there's an ebook version as well on Amazon.com, which is very, very good. I could give you a demonstration here
Oh, okay.
very quickly of how it will be once you download it on Amazon.com. Which
Oh,
is
wow.
great because kids who are going on trips and so forth, they like to play with their parents' iPad. So here, there's something for them to do outside of games.
Wow.
Bad dreams are not allowed, and they just slide it and keep going all the way to the end. So that is available on Amazon.com.
It's funny. I was just in a conversation. I am the president of the New Jersey Conference of Mayors as well as the New Jersey Urban Mayors, but I just took over the leadership of the New Jersey Conference of Mayors, and the outgoing president, during his term, he wanted to see if he could put a Kindle in every child's
Wow.
yeah.
Wow,
So
that's-
it's a very ambitious. He never got a chance to work on it. So what I did was we created a special subcommittee, and what we did was say let's start a little smaller because he met with
Yes.
he met with the Commissioner of Education and all that, and they all loved the idea. It sounds good, and he made the point. He was coming from one standpoint, and his name is Mayor Giberson. He's the mayor of a city in southern New Jersey. And he said that, he saw the kids struggling, little kids, with their book bags. So if they had a Kindle, and so
Wow.
you start
Wow.
talking about the posture and all of that, what it does when you carry all those books. And so we started looking into it when I became president, and I have a guy who was going to bring one of the iPad or something. In fact, he was talking about bringing something from China. The equivalent of an iPad, and but then the guy was said, "But I don't want all the games on it because when you mention the games, I just want the books."
Yes,
So they are doing
yes.
constructive stuff. So we're now trying to see if we can connect with Amazon owns Kindle,
That's awesome.
So yeah,
That's
so we're trying to
awesome.
make a connection to see. So I said, listen, that's an ambitious goal. Let's start maybe in Irvington and
Right.
your community, and
Nice.
maybe we start with a class or a school and see if we can get some donors and supporters to support that. So
That would be great.
so
Kids love what better way.
Yep, yep. And then you obviously those who are already familiar with the Kindle and the iPads or whatever, they can have some positive stuff on it instead of the games.
Yes, no,
Yeah,
that's
great,
awesome. Even babies nowadays,
Yeah,
you know, they're
savvy.
navigating.
Yeah, absolutely. I was somewhere
iPads.
and some little kid was where all us were amazed. Oh, I know where I was. I was at Tremaine Howell's event, and in fact the family one the young lady's a lawyer, so her little one. He was navigating. Man, we put us adults to shame.
Yes, they know how to work
Oh,
it
yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Kids
Oh,
buy
man,
things
yeah.
on your phone and so forth.
So Bad Dreams Are Not Allowed. Great book. You can get it on Amazon, and we are very proud of your work. It's a great idea, and Sister Pasha, much success with you with this endeavor.
Thank
I'm sure
you. I
maybe
greatly
another one will
appreciate
come out
that.
of this
Yes,
after
another
this.
one is on its way, and I'm very proud of that because the kids, kids are the most honest, and they are a blessing. Every time I go to a school, the kids are like, "So, how's the sales coming along?"
Oh, yeah. Are you a millionaire?
Yes. Where will my mom see this on the shelf? They want to know, am I just pulling their chains?
Yeah. You really wrote the book?
Yes.
That
Does it
doesn't look
work?
like you. It kind of looks like you. Is that you in there?
Yes, that's what they tell me. Well, let me ask you this, Mrs. Pernell, does it work? They are very, very, kids are great. And
Oh,
so,
man. Who was it? Art Linkletter had the show. Kids say the darndest
yes,
thing.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
they
and it's
certainly
true,
do.
and it's amazing. They
Yep.
are like totally unedited, uncensored, everything. And so I'm also on Facebook under
Okay.
Pasha Pernell, or you can reach me at pashapernell.com to get your discount for the paperback.
Great. Buy it. Great book. This has been Inside Irvington. See you soon.
Thank you.